We see limited opportunity for contagion, and that may be a contentious statement. The arguments that I would put forth that sit underneath that is if I look at the capacity changes that we've seen in some of the large materials and infrastructure industry verticals in China over the course of the past 12 to 24 months, you have started to see a reduction in overall steel production capacity. You have started to see a reduction in some of the key verticals that feed into the construction industry. So those adjustments have already started to occur. And again, as we said, we do think offshore bond investors will likely take losses off of bonds across the spectrum, not just in Evergrande, but we see limited opportunity for that to trigger a financial contagion on a broader basis. Now, clearly, if there's a less orderly wind down of some of this risk, then that conversation changes. If you see a crashing property market in China, which is absolutely not our base case, to be clear, then that triggers a very different conversation. But under our base case scenario, we see limited incremental room for contagion.
Okay, so you don't necessarily believe that the metals, I mean, just purely this Evergrande issue to really blow cold the commodity rally that we've seen thus far. There could be other factors, of course, but Evergrande by itself will not really put a lid on the metal rally that we've seen.
No, and again, we've already seen, and again, it's a very, very interesting topic for conversation. We've already seen very significant adjustments in many industrial verticals. And one of the things that we've talked about to investors is this rotation out of the China steel space and into Japanese steel stocks, as an example. Because you're seeing this reduction in supply, you're seeing a greater pricing umbrella under which some of the cost competitive Japanese providers can operate as steel prices and overall commodity prices go up. And so it's really a country sector allocation conversation that we're having with investors.